Welcome back, Thundercats!
So notice the background. This is some paintings that I did when I was 18. I got kind of tired of the same repetitive backgrounds over and over again, so I just figured, what the hell? I got a big figure, this is going to be enough room to go all the way up. But yeah, there is a lot of stuff to focus on around here, so maybe this is going to be a multiple viewing video. I don't know. But I like all this kind of stuff. It's really weird. Clearly, this maybe still shows how weird I was when I was 18. I don't know. We're here for one thing and one thing alone. Oh, Jesus. Man, I almost knocked the shit out of that shit. We're here for Carnage, Mr. Cletus himself. I have never seen these films before, and I will never see these films. Until you put Venom with the white spider on his chest, I'm just not going to pay attention to it. Bro, I'm not going to pass on a chance to own a Woody Harrelson action figure. Now, with Woody Harrelson and serial killers, I'm hearkening back to natural born killers, and this is the closest thing I'm ever going to get to it, so I'm all hands on for it.
Toot toot.
Oh, hell my shit. Fuck me. I will never pass on an 80s and 90s actor, especially one that I've been watching for my entire life. I mean, since Cheers, White Men Can't Jump, all the way to Kingpin, I'm not going to go through his filmography. It's just fantastic to have Woody Harrelson-ish to my collection. Enough of this yammering. Let's have some fun. He's 100% better than I could have possibly imagined. I thought it was just going to be the Venom body redone. Oh, no, no, no. This thing is completely all new sculpt, body, everything, head to toe. Let's get into this. But first, let's just take a second to admire this figure. My God. The posability. I was really worried about it being a gummy soft plastic, kind of like Surtur was. Kind of like basically every Iceman. But he's not. He is solid as a rock. He just looks shiny because the paint job's fantastic. It's like, oh, never mind. There's the downside, just realized it. Bro, what is this? You just didn't do the entire backside of the figure. That's not good. That's not good. Boo on Hasbro for that. Just when I was about to start saying how well they handle Spider-Man figures, I didn't expect that. Let's just look at this real fast. I mean, with such good detail, all that texture, so good. That's a huge letdown. It's not a bad call to have to just touch up and do a little dry brushing and try and match that up a little bit. I just didn't want homework. That completely aside. Oh boy, let's just get into this thing.
Yes!
Come on, let's do it. Damn. So just from the sheer look of this alone, I mean, they nailed all the detail. They nailed symbiote so good. Sure, he's a little tall. That's not really my preferred height on Carnage. Carnage for me is a little bit shorter, probably in between Spider-Man and Venom. But if you have the movie Venom figure, then he is not made of that plastic at all. He's pretty much kind of in between that plastic. Let's say if you have the new Hawkeye, the gumminess of him and his knees, this figure is made of that, but just a little bit harder. Check this out. Whoop. Zoom in. Like, you can do this with his ankles. Like, there's bend to it. Maybe it was the wrong plastic on such a big figure, because he will definitely be hard to stand up in certain poses. I would definitely... I probably could guarantee that. Oh, okay. Do I have him? Alright, stay. I want to get into all the fine detail of this amazing walking menstruation, so get that water running for the ocular shower.
So let's go. Boo boo shoo boo.
You know what? This is going to be such a jumbled thing. I'm just really excited to talk about this, but bro, the head on this is so much better than Venom's. I mean, 1,000,000%. God, just the dynamicness of this, man. God, just look how fantastic that shit looks. Alright, now for me, it seems like every single square inch of this figure is covered in some sort of a detail. It doesn't look like there's any single smooth spots, no bald spots. It's all got textured all the way around it. Every little nuance. Let's get in real close. Just look at that. Every little detail of this body. It's just insane. Somebody went and took the time to sculpt every little divot, put every little rays of the skin, I don't know, man. It's just every little bit of detail is just so amazing. I want to say that the articulation is really nice as well. I'm not going to go over all of it, but you do get some really nice swivels and crunches. You get some DJ E's, you get the DJ knees. We got everything that you need. Okay, so pretty much the amazing sculpt runs all the way through his chest, all the way through his arms. I mean, these tendrils are alright. They're kind of... It's symbiotic. It's going to be flowing off him a little bit. Huh. That's weird. They have the paint on the inside of the arm, but not on the outside. It literally seems like it was just painted like this. Turn it over. Let's get the backside. Fuck it, Janice. Let's not worry about that. When it comes to this digital printing, man, I'm really not too big of a fan of it. It just looks too fake. I really want to go back to some dry brushing and some actual paint, but I'm sure if we did get it back, it would probably become some, ooh, we're going to charge you a little bit more because now it's going to be handcrafted. Some kind of bullshit. Thighs are nice, too. Look at that. The amount of detail on these DJ knees, bro. It's just, it's crazy. The vascularity, man. It's the musculature and the vascularity. I don't know if I've already said that or not by this point, but check out these phalanges. That's what I'm talking about. This is so much better than the Venom's feet. There it is right there for comparison. It's very Predator-esque for sure, and there ain't nothing wrong with that in my world. Well, Cletus doesn't have a penis.
Oh my God, look at those butt cheeks. Those things are so muscular and taut. Oh man, they're like biscuits. Like little scoops of ice cream flesh. I don't even know.
Oh, how you doing, baby? I do want to say, phenomenal job on getting holes through the hands. I am absolutely in fuego with this baby.
Come on, Cletus. I think it's time we get into some bits and pieces.
So clearly this is probably my favorite Carnage that's in my collection as of this exact moment. I have a custom one coming up later, but
first,
now hold up 1 second. Zoom in on this. That looks like a big penis. Why would they do that? That looks like a big slong. Anyway, I digress. I like the head. The tongue really isn't for me. I like the wide teeth. I like the wide open mouth, but I don't know. The tongue's just not for me. So I'll probably just go ahead and display this bad boy tongueless. I've never read every single Carnage comic there ever was, but in my world, I don't put a long tongue with Carnage. But that's just me. Yeah, that right there looks nasty. It's not too bad on this side. It kind of is. But I like how you can see the teeth through his mouth. Like, there's aspects of this mouth that I really, really like. Like, I love this stuff. I love the symbiote going over the teeth and you can see through it. Yeah, bro, that is just unpleasant. I'm sure more than likely I'm going to end up lopping this off, and I'll be using this for something way more gross. Back to his teeth and everything else. I mean, it's all painted nice. It's kind of shitty right there on those teeth, but at the same time, it kind of adds a little bit of disgustingness to the already disgusting character. That is Carnage. That's fucking good. You can't say it's not. Don't fall. Don't you? He's got a praying mantis hand. What's up with that? That is the weirdest thing possible. I don't know what the point of this is. Maybe it's a bent blade. Looks like a red cornflake. Kind of looks like one of those scabby boogers that get stuck on the inside of your nose whenever it gets dry and you pick it off. Ugh. You know. But I dig it. Yeah, that looks sick. You just gotta get it right to the shape. It looks pretty cool. It looks menacing. Like if he just popped that shit out, I'm running. Anyway, you look at it. It's sick. I like that. Get it from the back. Yeah. Check it out. Everything nice happens twice. Maybe if you bought two of them, you could pop a different blade on. You could go simultaneous cornflake boogers for hands and, you know, go to town. Nice blade hand. Love the holes again that go through. Makes you think that it's actually like overlapping symbiote strands and not just a sheet of it. To get in for a closer view, Same way with these accessories on their hands. Every single square inch you can tell is covered in some sort of a detail. No flat surfaces. I can applaud this 100%. The black paint flows nicely from the shoulder to the arm-ish kind of stuff all the way down. And then that hand looks phenomenal. Looks very good.
You kidding me? Again?
I hope this isn't a common issue on everybody's Carnage. And if it is, I definitely hope it gets addressed, because that is just... that's subpar. That's mediocre at best. The hands were a necessity. With a Carnage figure, it's always going to be the hands that sell me. He's a serial killer, and he deserves to have sick weapons that he's going to use to slaughter people to bits. I still think Select may have better weapons and better sculpt and everything. However, I do think the Legends is doing what they can. I mean, they're doing a pretty good job at it too, for a more affordable price than some. And you know what I'm talking about, booger. I don't know. I mean, looking at this together, I mean, this... they could have chosen something better. I think the hands that came with it, where are they at? I think these hands are just going to be perfect for them. Like, I love the sculpt of these. I love how long these fingers are. These are going to be the ones that stay on this figure for me. Man, they just look so good. God, they just look so creepy. Like, man, these are just perfect for customs, creatures, man. Oh my God. And they have standard pegs, so that's cool. The last accessories that are going to be something I'm probably not ever going to use on this figure, but we're going to get into it anyway because it came with the figure, and this is what you're here for, to see what came with this figure and what you can do. Let's check this out. Now, he came with more accessories than just the hands and the head. So he comes with some weapons, some long weapons. But yeah, these things are gigantically massive. They're bendy wires, clearly from the holes you can tell. But he comes with a second pair, top little weird spiked icicle, I don't know, ornament. That is also connected by a single peg. He comes with one single strand also. And I gotta say again, the sculpt detail on this is absolutely amazing. Holy shit. That looks like Rudolph's dick. So this is what I got. This is with me messing around with it for a hot minute. And I can see how people will like this. I don't. It's so heavy. Oh, and of course, now it's not going to fall down. But earlier when I was messing with it, it just kept falling to the side. But then I started to like the pose. And then I started saying, all right. Like, that don't look too bad. I don't know. My opinion has been retracted. This one still is just completely stupid and useless. But the more I mess around with them, the more I like them. That's really some Marvel vs. Capcom pose right there. Digging it.
Oh, they're Carnages. Yeah.
The Marvel Select was my go-to for the hottest minute. When I saw him in my comic book shop some years back, there was no way I was going to pass on him. His hands alone, plus his tendrils, even though they weren't bendy wire, I like them a lot more. These tendrils, I feel, work a lot better. They look nicer, they're cleaner. They have just so much more detail. I'd say personality, whatever you want to say. They're a lot better than these drab, thick alligator dicks. But compared to this one, he is very, almost burgundy-like. I told you he was brighter. I can really tell now. This is one of the blade hands that he comes with. It looks so good. It looks so much better than any one of those blades. I was thinking that that piece was going to pop off and this piece could pop on. But nay. 9. Niet. Pretty sure I was about 7 when this guy came into my life, and I've never dropped him. He's still here, as you can tell. So a family reunion of symbiotes of sort, but I got one more. Hold up. This is the Carnage I'm wanting right here, so let's get him. I don't know why I'm like preparing you for it. It's not dumb. No shit! Almost fell over. This is my favorite Carnage. Custom web lines that I made. This is the other Marvel Select blade. This is the kind of axe blade hand I was talking about. Why couldn't he have come with that? This, something like this at least, would have looked dope on Cletus here. Holy Lord. This is how I rock him. I love this Carnage. I can't wait for the retro version to come out. Ooh, man, I can't wait for that. So I got all my Carnages, I got all my accessories, all my bits and pieces, all my different hands. We're about to get into some fun, so join me. Let's get into it, Poppy. Yes. I really don't think that works out too well. He's a wee bit of a tiny head. Oh, you know what? Bro, that looks like Nemesis from Resident Evil. In a sense, maybe with the body is what I'm thinking of. Is it Nemesis? No. It's not Nemesis. It's the guy with the arm. I can't think of his name right now. Shit, it's been a hot minute since I've played Resident Evil.
I like to eat ketchup.
Mirror reflection. Big head mode. I kind of like the way that looks. Oh man, seeing it on camera. I mean, that doesn't look bad. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.
Oh.
All right, on the count of 3, quick whip. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Don't worry, shove this shit in there. Bam! Oh shit. Literally, it's even touching right there. You can see that it's the same exact red. So that's fire. All you gotta do is darken up the black splotches on there. But bro, sorry about this. It's really gonna hurt. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god! Yeah! All right, here we go with the bloody crusty. But I mean, this doesn't look too bad. I feel like it works almost better on the comic version. All right, here it is. Let's do it. I hope this hurts a lot. Man, I can already tell, dude. I can already tell. These hands look so good. They definitely elevate this figure to a whole different level. Now I'm going to have to... Honestly, I'm going to think about getting another one. Just so I can have these hands for this Carnage. Well, I had some, at least, thoughts in my head about what I was going to do. This just makes it dumber. Like, it's a tiny little baby hand. And the select heads, I mean, there's some blue tack in there, but they're too small of a hole to fit on that peg. It would have been good to somehow have a Cletus face, even though that's not Woody Harrelson. I don't know, man. I got a lot of work to do on this thing. Oh, my God. In the short amount of time I had to actually do this video, I haven't even really had time to mess around with Carnage at all to see all the bells and whistles he can do. I haven't gone through all my bins to see all the different kind of stuff that could fit with it. I could just pick what I thought off the top of the head. Speaking of head, I got one more. Let's check this thing out. There is the Carnage symbiote that attached itself to Hey Arnold's grandfather. Oh, what's up? God, that face is ugly. Holy shit. Yeah! Yeah. Pelvic thrust. Hold up. Let's take a minute to just soak this in. Oh, yeah. And I'd be remiss if I didn't show this off, too. This tendril that I made with red and white thin cables, wrap it around with the Marvel Select axe. And if anybody is wondering, this shade of black does fit in exactly to the shade of black-ish that Carnage has here. It's killer, bro. This girl is muy caliente. Ow. Man, that looks good. Don't fall. Got you. Thing. That thing looks sicker than shit too, dude. This is so dope. So shout at me in the comment section, Thundercats. If there's a growing interest in how I made these strands for Carnage, I'd be more than happy to make a short. It doesn't take very long and it's really simple. So on to the next thing. God, look at that. Another one in the books. I had such a good time with this Carnage figure, bro. I had a good time with all this video. Look, if you like Spider-Man, if you like Spider-Man villains, if you like the Sinister Six, if you like anything about serial killers, aliens, blood, gore, weaponry made from goo, pick this thing up. He's going to improve your collection in some way or another, whether it just be this in your collection, swap it around, customize it, do whatever you want to do. Pick him up though, man. He's 40 bucks. Don't forget to like and share this video also. It really gets me in the algorithm and it really helps me out and boost up my views and my subs and everything else. So, are you going to get Carnage? Have you already gotten Carnage? If you have, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Keep having fun, and I'm out. Peace.